Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Kill Bill Volume 1. What do you know about this movie?
This is Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
So we're continuing that series for films that we have not seen. We know chronologically it would be Pulp Fiction after Jackie Brown, but we have already seen Pulp Fiction prior to the channel.
Yeah, so we are doing chronological order, skipping the stuff that we've already seen.
Yes.
But this one, I have seen Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2, so this is only your first time.
Yes, I have not seen the Kill Bill films. I believe it's, is it Uma Thurman?
Yeah, it's Uma Thurman.
Okay, in the poster, she's wearing like a jumpsuit or something. She looks like a race car driver, to be perfectly honest, but I doubt that's what she is. So yeah, that's all I got.
So I love this movie. It's definitely one of my favorites. So is the second one. I'm really excited to see your reaction to this.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Oh my God.
You know, this is me at my most masochistic.
Bill?
Bill's a lunatic.
It's your baby.
Wait, did he shoot her? No. He shot himself? Was it the end of the movie or the beginning?
I can't tell you.
Well, there's two movies, so I'm guessing it wasn't her. I don't know, the blood just looked like it. That was hard. That was too fast.
Seasons came and changed.
Oh, Lucy Liu's in this?
Yep.
When I grew up, I called
Vivica Fox.
Chapter 1, 2. Good old Pasadena.
So this is called Kill Bill Volume 1.
Yes.
So it was always intended to have a sequel.
Yeah, I believe he shot him back to back though. He shot everything at once.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Oh my God.
Just destroying the house. Ooh.
Holy shit!
Oh. That was so cool.
Oh. Is that her kid?
What a perfect shot.
Oh no.
Mommy, I'm home. Hey, baby. How was school? Broken glass everywhere, and you could cut yourself. This is an old friend of Mommy's.
Just covered in blood.
Mr. States. Her name is Nikki. Nikki.
Why was it beeped out?
You don't get to know her name yet.
I had a little girl once. She'd be about 4 now. Me and Mommy's friend got some
Oh,
grown-up
shit, but she was pregnant in the beginning.
in your room now.
She's all bloody too.
Yeah.
You want some coffee? Yeah, sure.
They're just gonna sit and have coffee after that?
Back when we were acquainted 4 years ago, our code name was Copperhead. Mine, Black Mamba.
Copperhead and Black Mamba.
I need to know if you're gonna start any more shit around my baby girl.
I'm not gonna murder you in front of your child.
There's rules.
It's mercy, compassion, and forgiveness I lack, not rationality.
Shit.
I know I don't deserve your mercy or your forgiveness. I have for my daughter.
Bitch, you and I have unfinished business.
Yeah.
Around 2:30 in the morning, dressed all in black. Now,
This is crazy.
I should have been motherfucking Black Mamba.
That's fine with me.
Very funny, bitch. Very funny.
Mr. Shot.
Oh my God. Oh no.
It's not my intention to do this in front of you. Your mother had it coming. Grow up. If you still feel raw about it, I'll be waiting.
Oh shit.
武士たる者、戦いに臨んでは。
Car.
才の喜怒哀楽、さら情けは無用なり。
Oh, she has a list. So we didn't get to see her kill number 1. They were already crossed off the list.
Like the pussy wagon?
Oh.
You didn't see that it said pussy wagon?
Oh.
Dallas here. This is Rockabilly Rhythms on KTR in Wichita.
Oh, so maybe this is number 1? There's a lot of people. Man, this is all out of order, too.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Bunch of different shades for a different occasion.
Give me a figure.
9 dead bodies.
Just killed everyone.
Good gravy, Marie.
Oh my god.
Just bullets everywhere.
You can tell by the cleanliness and the carnage.
Ew. Hi.
Arlene Machiavelli. That's a fake. We've all just been calling her the bride on account of the dress.
Oh, she's pregnant?
Hay-colored hair, big eyes. She's a little blood-spattered angel. Oh, drinker. Cocksucker ain't dead.
Wait, is that Uma?
Yeah, that's Uma Thurman's the bride.
I did not realize that.
That's why she used to say 4 years ago I would have had a kid. That was.
She looks so fucked up. Like, I could not tell that was her.
That was Uma Thurman in the very beginning of the movie, and then she got shot in the head.
I think the belt's just drawn onto her jacket.
It's a cool jacket. He always does music so well.
This one-eyed lady is gonna do something bad, though.
It's got so sinister.
Cross.
The work-appropriate eye patch.
Uma, you're gonna need to wake up. That was way too long.
California Mountain Snake is her code name.
Hello, Bill.
What's her condition?
Comatose.
Abort the mission.
Don't owe her shit!
Will you keep your voice down?
You don't owe her shit.
I love you very much.
I love you too.
She's so mad she doesn't get to kill her.
Thought that was pretty fucking funny, didn't you? Don't you ever wake up.
Holy shit. Okay, so she like went straight
To Vivica Fox's house. Oh. Got a plate. I mean, it's been 4 years, but for her, it's instant.
So she went straight to Vivica Fox's house, then nobody probably knows that she's awake. So I feel like she could get away with her revenge.
Price is $75 a fuck, my friend. You getting your freak on or what?
Oh, yeah, boy.
Ew!
You are the best looking girl I've had today.
Ew!
At least they didn't show you all of it.
Oh, she probably can't even walk. Is he just passed out or did she kill him?
Probably killed him.
This guy's next for sure.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Keep your eyes open. Oh, I have nightmares about that.
Oh no! Where's Bill? Holy fuck!
Bullshit!
Oh, that's so bad.
Your name is Buck. You came here to fuck.
Oh, he's just like twitching. A disguise.
Fucker.
the music just abruptly goes away. The cutting of the Achilles tendon. Oh my god. Her muscles have to be just so weak.
His feet, I forgot.
Wiggle your big toe. Wiggle your big toe.
I'm here wiggling my big toe.
You're wiggling your toes.
Yeah.
Deadly Viper Assassination Squad. Oren Ishii was the easiest to find, queen of the Tokyo underworld. One doesn't keep it a secret. First acquaintance with death at the age of 9. She witnessed the death of her parents.
Oof. Oh, shh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
So graphic.
Oh shit. That's crazy that they had this fully like animated.
Right?
At 11, she got her revenge.
Holy fuck.
私の顔
11.
This is so graphic.
It helps that it's animated, but still. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She was one of the top female assassins in the world.
She's hardcore. Such a dumb looking face.
Oh.
Killing of 9 innocent people. She made one big mistake. She should have killed 10. First things first.
Wiggle your big toe.
Nice.
Hard part's over. Let's get these other piggies wiggling.
13 hours? Okay, and that was the first name on the list, so we didn't see it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okinawa, one way.
Get some Karate Kid.
Shut up! Get your ass out of here!
A bottle of warm sake, please.
Warm sake? Very good!
I came to see a man, Hattori Hanzo. Nihon to ga itsuyo de sumi ga iru kara.
Congrats. You need a Hattori Hanzo.
Huge.
Does speak Japanese. I honestly was afraid for that man. I thought he was gonna die. But I'm guessing outside those 4 people.
Right, outside of the ones that were all at the church.
Yeah.
So delicate.
Huge.
私はもう引退して。
No longer for killing.
Why should I help you?
Because my vermin is a former student of yours.
ここで休むといい。脳を作るのには1ヶ月ほどか。
Oh, he's not even gonna give her one?
No, he's
gonna
gonna
make a
it.
new one?
Yeah, it's amazing.
もう二度と作られると神仏に誓ったことを私は破り、やり終えた。
28 years.
人を殺す道具を再び作ってしまった。
All for Bill.
これは私の最高傑作。
His finest one.
It's not very discreet, though.
It was Oren Ishii and her crazy 88 that proved the victor. Dressed like she's a villain on Star Trek. Best friend and second lieutenant. Oren's personal bodyguard, 17-year-old Gogo Yubari.
Oh!
Oh my god.
田中の親分は胸に一持つ終わりの子。
Oh.
チャイ
Oh my god.
Just a fountain.
I encourage you from time to time, and always in a respectful manner, to question my logic. No subject will ever be taboo, except, of course, the subject that was just under discussion.
Got anything else to say? Now's the fucking time!
Lucy Lou's the best. I just love
Like just the little feet,
Yeah.
like on the table. We can talk about anything except for that. There's the jumpsuit.
Yep.
So they're not together.
Her like second in command.
Mm-hmm.
It's the revving of the engine. She was there.
Wow, she left her? This music.
They gotta look cool while they're walking down the hallway. They walk so straight.
I know.
I'm like hunched over right now.
This is like a very public place.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh, she's gonna fall on her? She'd be very hard to sneak up on then. It's a shame none of this music will make it on YouTube.
Such a cool shot.
I know, I like the overhead shots that they have in this. Alright, you were spared once. I don't know if it's gonna happen again. Oh. I feel like this bathroom is about to be covered in blood.
Yes, the bathroom.
Wow, that's it? She just has like a bloody lip?
Just emerging from behind her.
I feel like that's just the beginning of this. That was so easy to just like.
That's steel.
안타만아요.
You get to live, Charlie Brown.
All right. That steel is something else.
Just cut right through the other sword. So cool.
I'm afraid for the bodyguard.
Like the fighter.
Yeah. So quiet.
Oh, like gurgling of blood.
That was disgusting.
Hi.
Oh.
Go, Done.
The bodyguard.
I thought that girl was the bodyguard.
No.
Oh, shit. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
That medieval shit's pretty good.
I can't believe her sword didn't cut through it. I feel like she has so much... Oh, shit. I feel like it's just so much slack on it. Oh, no!
Oh, just crushing her neck.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Put up a really good fight.
Only to get done in by a table leg?
By some nails.
Hers looks shorter, right?
I think that's just like a little dagger or whatever.
How was that?
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Oh, holy. That's so many people.
Interesting song.
Yeah. Like they have to be awful if she can get through all of these people.
Or she's just that good.
Ew!
And it just took the color out of the movie.
Taking each other out.
Oh! Oh, split that guy in half.
Gonna make her way up.
No one has legs anymore.
Maybe they just take little breaks in between.
Right? And I like how the injured kind of roll their ways off frame. Down to one.
A shaky one.
This is what you get for fucking around with your cruiser home to your mother!
He's the only lucky one. Ooh.
Oh, choreography is nuts.
Yeah, it's so cool.
So many legless people.
There's just limbs everywhere.
Except you, Sophie. You stay right where you are.
Kind of thought Sophie would have been passed out by this point.
She has lost a lot of blood.
Your instrument is quite impressive.
Such an amazing place for a sword fight.
Interesting choice of music.
I mean, it's making the sword fight very intense.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that's a deep one.
Silly Caucasian girl likes to play with samurai swords.
How is she gonna recover from this? I don't...
Kakatakina.
Freaking fountain.
Now it is very quiet.
Wakata.
I feel like that's like the bare minimum of stuff you have to apologize for. Ooh. Gross.
She's gotta be so tired after killing so many hundreds of people.
Like, how long did that just go on for? What's she gonna do with her? What?
My Sophie, I'm so sorry.
Is this just for Bill?
Give Bill a message.
First reason is information. Every time you don't give me answers, I'm gonna cut something off. They will be things you will miss.
He left you alive.
And where I can find them.
What would be your guess?
I like the both conversations happening at the same time.
I want you to know what I know.
Brutal.
They'll all soon be as dead as Oren.
Oh, man. Just casually on the plane.
Writing a death list.
Is she aware her daughter is still alive?
That's the end?
Cliffhanger. All right, that was Kill Bill Volume 1. What'd you think?
That was gruesome.
Yeah, I think you spent the majority of that reaction going, oh.
Yeah, I don't think my hand left my face, and I don't think that I've said, oh my god, that many times in a single reaction, because I just didn't even have the, like, words, the wherewithal to, like, get anything of meaning out. So I'm sure this is the least amount of talking I've done in a reaction.
Maybe, and I couldn't say anything, really.
Well, okay, so this is definitely to me, like a quintessential Quentin Tarantino film. You know, the last 2 films that we've seen, we saw True Romance and we saw Jackie Brown.
Right.
Jackie Brown to me definitely didn't feel as Quentin Tarantino. I know that he didn't write it.
Yeah, technically, or like it was based off of, right.
Yeah, so, but for like this one and like Reservoir Dogs, that feels more like him to me.
Right.
So going from Jackie Brown to this one was definitely a huge jump back into like the violence.
Yeah, I mean, the most violent thing that I think happens in Jackie Brown is maybe Robert De Niro getting shot in the car, because you actually see a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
Like the other times people get killed, you don't even see.
No, you just
You're not
know.
even close or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is a massive step up in gore and violence and blood.
Yeah.
Compared to the previous Tarantino films we've seen since Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, I mean, there is that pretty graphic scene in True Romance in the hotel.
That's true. That scene is hardcore intense.
But this was like on a whole other level because it was almost like every other scene.
Pretty much this whole movie is just fighting and violence.
Yeah, it's just fighting, just revenge. I feel like Tarantino usually kind of goes out of sequence in a lot of films, so this was no different. That very first scene, I mean, Uma Thurman is like wrecked on the floor, and then she's having a quick conversation with Bill, which then you hear the gunshot.
And I didn't ask you during the reaction, but do you remember, like, do you know what she was saying to Bill before she got shot? She said it a few times when they would cut back.
The only thing that I remember her saying is that the baby was his.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the big thing.
Okay, yeah, so...
I didn't want to spoil it for you.
Yes, yeah, so I did hear her say that as he shoots her.
Yeah, she doesn't get the full sentence out, but you can tell what she's saying.
Yes, and then, you know, she ends up in the hospital, I guess, like, in the actual timeline.
Right, in the actual order.
Yeah, she's in the hospital. She's in a coma for 4 years. She is brutalized in the hospital.
Yeah, that was a recurring thing. That wasn't the first time that we saw that.
No, and she can't have any more kids. So those were like the big reveals in the hospital. But as soon as like she wakes up, that was a crazy way for them to do it with the mosquito.
With the mosquito, yeah, that a very interesting way for her to wake up. And then it quickly becomes very sad.
Very sad.
Obviously, she wakes up and immediately like feels her stomach.
Yeah, and realizes, and like you said during the reaction, for her, there's no time has passed. She just wakes up. The last thing that she remembers is being shot in the head.
Right.
And then she has no baby. Even though we know that 4 years has passed. But the brutality of these scenes, like every single death was on an entirely new level. I mean, she rips that guy's face off in the hospital.
Yeah.
She slams the nurse's head
in the door after cutting his Achilles.
Yeah, the Achilles.
Vivica A. Fox's character.
That was brutal. And that whole scene was like funny, but not. Just how everything was staged out was just so like...
No, it plays with you. I mean, they're kicking the shit out of each other, and they're framed up at the window, and the school bus comes and her like little kid comes out. The fact they like put the knives behind their back, like, hey sweetie, how's your day? This is my friend. Like, your stupid ass dog did all of this.
Yeah, just not gonna pretend that like you're totally covered in blood. But yeah, that was very interesting. Obviously, they were planning for the night of, but Vivica Fox's character decided to just go for it.
Yeah,
and
she was just playing with her.
She missed.
Black Mamba, or Uma Thurman's character, who we don't know her name yet, said that she was proficient with like blades and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think guns were her weapon of choice.
No.
And she's shooting through a cereal box, so her aim, she's not aiming, you know, with her gun really. So,
no, I mean, she just kind of flipped around.
Yeah, she just missed that shot and ended up with that knife in her chest.
Yeah, that was aggressive. And just to see her daughter come out, I just felt horrible about that. And then just the way that Uma Thurman is just like talking to her like, I had no intention of killing her in front of you, but I thought that was very interesting that she brings up, you know, years from now, if this is still on your mind, I'll be waiting.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what she's kind of on her own like revenge rampage. So it's like she's expecting the same.
And it also ties into Lucy Liu's character's story.
Yes.
I believe her codename is Cottonmouth, I think.
Yes.
From a young age, probably very similar age, saw her parents murdered, and that put her on a trajectory of killing and revenge. And she just was so amazing at it that once she finished getting all of her revenge, she just started killing for money.
Yeah. I feel like her story was devastating.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a lot of parts in the film that were very sad, but that was just like on an entirely other level. And the fact that the entire thing was animated and you're still like, it was still very graphic.
Yeah.
Even just the expression on the characters and everything, it was just so sad. And the fact that that's like how she lost her parents, she had to witness all of it. The part where she's like under the bed and her mom's above her.
The blood just starts raining on her. Yeah, no, it's graphic, it's hardcore sad, and it also just continues to get graphic when she starts killing and getting revenge.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the scene in Okinawa with I want to say he's like a restaurant owner.
Hanzo, I believe his name was, the blade is Hanzo. There's something else. Hattori Hanzo, I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
Trust you.
I don't trust me. Something like that.
I really liked it. I thought the whole scene was very cool and like laid back when she came in, and he's just like feeding her and he's kind of arguing with his friend, brother, whoever that was. But when she like gets the point of like who she's there to see, why she's there to see it. Well, I guess he takes her upstairs, he goes through all of it, and then he puts together that it's Bill.
Right, that's her main target.
Yeah, he's like, all right, you'll stay here. I just loved that whole sequence.
I really love the whole like ceremony of it as well, and just how much time they took into her picking a sword, and then the fact that it took a month to make the sword, and the ceremony of giving her the blade. That was really awesome.
Yeah, and I'm sure in that time, like he said practice, so she's training. She's also probably healing because regardless, she was in a coma.
Right.
And then she is also getting stronger because like you said too in the film, her muscles have probably just completely...
gone. She's been laying in a bed for 4 years pretty much.
Yeah. So that part was like a highlight for me, obviously. And then that whole like, I don't know, second half, last third.
It's almost like the second half of the movie is just pure sword violence.
Yeah, no, that, I want to say now that I've seen this, I definitely think that I've seen like a Family Guy, maybe
something mocking the scene like that.
Yeah, something just like reenacting
like a parody.
Of the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was this film, but that was so insane. The amount of bloodshed and the amount of people, all the different ways that she was killing people.
Oh yeah.
Obviously she was mostly using her sword, but just the limbs and the heads and the...
Yeah, she was cutting people's feet off. She was cutting people in half. She was just destroying people. They were falling into the water. It was just pure violence, and it's super stylized. It had very wacky sound at moments, especially when she's fighting Go-Go, I believe is the female bodyguard. There's even like a little like bowling ball pin sound effect that sometimes when they fall down. It's very, very unique, and it stands out. Obviously it's like half the movie, but it is one of the most memorable scenes in film, I feel like.
Yeah, and I have to touch on the music, because obviously Tarantino's use of music is usually a huge deal in his films, and I feel like it's not even like sound, it's the music, like it's song choices for everything, and they just seem like you're just like, what? Like this song, but then it's perfect.
Right.
Like it's somehow still perfect.
I love that. Like it's so weird. It definitely, when you're in these situations, you're not anticipating those sound choices, but like you said, it somehow feels right.
Yeah.
It's a great time. I love the part when Sophie, the second command, was like in the bathroom, and you're like, oh my god, this bathroom's gonna be covered in blood. It's just like, oh my gosh, like just wait. This whole restaurant's gonna have like 6 inches of blood on the floor.
Sophie got it easier in comparison, I feel like, to a lot of people. The bodyguard scene was intense.
Yeah.
I had said that before she started. I totally got her confused with, I thought they were all wearing
the masks.
Yeah, so I assumed that was her, but I was mistaken. But I was very afraid of that fight, and I feel like I had very good reason to be.
Yeah.
That was very intense. Her like medieval, like spiky ball. I just feel like the amount of space that she had with that thing, because it was like on a huge chain.
Right.
So it's like you can't even get close enough to her. And then it breaks out like even more spikes. Like, oh my God. Obviously, Uma Thurman wasn't going to be done for, because we know that this is the first place that they went to, and then she...
Right, the movie starts, she's already on number 2.
Yeah, so obviously we know that she's gonna make it, but I had no idea how she was gonna get out of essentially being like choked by that chain. But the wooden table leg, which she was fighting with at one point, as soon as it goes in, like the sound effect that it made.
Oh yeah, no, and even the sound effect with the foot, and then it gets pulled out, and like the camera being like attached almost to the wood, so you get that weird perspective of it. At that moment, you're like, okay, this is going into her like head for sure.
That was gross. And then just you see her face as she's going down. But I really also, I mean, I enjoyed a lot of things about this film, but I really also enjoyed the fight scene with Lucy Liu.
Yes.
I think that the mutual like respect that they had for each other was really cool, and it made for, like, it wasn't just like a fight scene. There was like so much more to it than that. So I really enjoyed watching them interact as well as fighting. When Lucy Liu, I feel like when she realized what type of steel the sword was, like when she called her a liar.
Yeah, didn't really believe her.
Yeah, and her demise to end up being to just like cut off just like the top of her head. I mean, I feel like that was the only way that it could have happened with this sword, because she needed to, I feel like if she had cut off her whole head, she would have just been dead. But she cut off the top, so that's just like enough for her to see the
truth,
the strength and everything of this sword, and like how perfect it is.
Yeah.
Right before she died.
Right, yeah, she gets like 10 seconds to be like, oh shit, you weren't lying, dead.
Yeah. So that was extremely interesting. Obviously, this is Kill Bill Volume 1, so we do have Kill Bill Volume 2 with the intention of there being 2 films. We've made it through everybody that was in the room except for Bill.
You've seen them, but she hasn't...
Oh, she didn't kill the blonde.
No,
right?
Or the Bud, the cowboy guy, kind of. There was like a little scene at the end there where he was like... So she had 3 more names on the list. She had whatever the blonde girl's name is, I forgot. And then Bud is the guy who was like, you know, she deserves her revenge and we deserve to die. And then you have Bill, who you actually haven't even seen yet.
Yes.
I mean, you've heard him and you've seen his hand. That's all you get so far.
Okay. The 4 people that were standing there, one of them was not Bill.
That guy
I thought that guy was Bill.
No, that's not Bill.
But that was Bud.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't gather that.
Yeah, so there's 3 people technically left.
Okay. So 3 people for the second film. I am very interested to see what happens with Sophie. Obviously, she kept her alive. She wanted her to be like a messenger for Bill. And she was like, tell him everything that you told me as well. But I don't, like, obviously we don't know enough about Bill at this point. I would assume that Bill wants her dead. Like, she just revealed whatever information she revealed. But it seemed like Bill really cared about her. He felt really terrible about what was happening, but also this guy is obviously unhinged, psychopath. So I'm wondering if that's how the film's we're just gonna pick right up in the second film, and it'll be Bill and Sophie, and then maybe he kills her. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Bill's definitely an interesting character. You learn a little bit about him, about how he didn't kill Uma Thurman when she was asleep or in a coma.
Yep.
Like, that was below them and stuff. You do find out that he is fully aware that she still has a child, and when he's talking to Sophie, it's in, you know, sweet terms and stuff. The same way with the blonde, where he was like, I love you, come home, we're better than this and stuff. So he's definitely quite an interesting character, because he is essentially the leader, and he cares for his people. So in Volume 2, you're going to learn a lot more about Bill and a lot more about the story, kind of like how Tarantino always does it, continue to go back and forth in time until the end, pretty much.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm very excited for Volume 2. Obviously, we were left on quite a cliffhanger.
Quite a cliffhanger. Yeah, it gets you real interested in the second volume.
Yeah, and like, how long do people have to wait?
I think because they filmed it all at once, and I think he was intending to just make it one movie, and it was just too long. So I think, I don't even know if it was a couple of months or if it was like less than a year or something when they came out in theaters. So it's not like people waited like 2-3 years to figure out what the hell happened. So I love this movie. I've probably seen that final action scene, I don't know how many hundreds of times. It's definitely one of the top action sequences in all of cinema, pretty much. It's just so bonkers and out of control. I feel like now you are ready for Kill Bill Volume 2. I don't know if there's going to be a lot that shocks you in terms of the dialogue or the violence and all that stuff. Because definitely going into this one, I think you were very shocked at some of the stuff that happened.
Yeah, I was not prepared, which I should have been. I should have known Tarantino was going to be extremely violent.
But like you said, the last couple of ones that we've had have been relatively tame to some of the other Tarantino stuff we saw. So we were kind of on that tame trajectory. And then it was just like blood. And it's not even, it's like comical blood. One of my favorite parts is when Lucy Liu runs across the table and chops that guy's head off. And it's just like a fountain.
And it just like at the end, like it just gets out the little spurts. Tarantino has some fun with this stuff.
Yeah, there's something going on with him, and you got some more feet as always. Some great feet in this in this movie.
Now that I know,
you're always on the lookout.
Yeah, I guess you don't really have to look very hard.
No, he'll give it to you. So a ton of fun. I had a great time watching you experience this for the first time. And I'm really excited to see you kind of wrap it up with Volume 2. And then there's definitely some more stuff that I would like to talk about for this one, but I still don't want to talk about it until after Volume 2 because I don't want to spoil anything or anything like that.
If I miss something, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that you missed anything. It's just stuff that I'm excited to talk about, but I don't want to go into too great a detail. But I loved it. I had a great time.
Yeah, me too. So Kill Bill Volume 2 will be out on the channel in 2 weeks.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.